up, big homies? How it feel? Welcome to another stream. We're in Cubase today. Heck yeah. Who was first? Realm, what up? Ruben, Stefan, Jordan, Sarah, Daniel. Dude, Daniel. Thank you for the coffee, bro. I appreciate you. You're the best. You're the freaking best. Who else? Angel, what's up? Keeney, what's up, dude? Policus, A Killing Prayer. Dude, thanks for the shout out yesterday, man. I was literally laying in bed and I was like, oh, dude. Tragic, what the heck? This guy, man. What's up, dude? Long time no see, man. Fast man. Volume up. Is it quiet? Am I quiet? Oh, my bad. Here we go. My bad, my bad. Thank you. I've been singing, and so I've been having to like turn down this mic volume. Here we go. Thanks, Rubes. Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks, dude. I hope you did too. It was good. We were, I feel like this needs to go up more. We're going up more. There we go. Yeah, it was good, man. It was chill. Got some stuff done. Got things ready for. Oh, yeah. Frick. It's not gonna work. Sawed it. There it is. Come on. There it is. Dudes, this Saturday, we're doing an L giveaway, man. L giveaway L day on Saturday L day. I'm trying to do what you're doing, but I can't figure it out. Do you use APPEX for guitars? Of course, dude. APPEX is life. Thanks for stopping by on Jacob's stream. Dude, of course. I love that guy's videos. I was just watching his recent one that, well, his, you know, calling out guitarists. I think it's awesome. Macif, dude, thanks for the 2 months in a row, bro. Yo, Muma, he says, homie. Trying to get out my marble skills. Sheesh. Yeah, the Ichika video, dude, that, I can't believe it was 39 minutes long. I was listening to it when I was getting ready for the gym like yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh. You gonna give away APPEX? Dude, I didn't ask them. I forgot to ask them. I should ask them, like, you know. But you can see, we got a lot of the homies. So this is my birthday is on Saturday. And so that's what's so cool. And so Black Salt Audio, RS Drums, SS Audio, Baby Audio as well. And so it's gonna be cool. And you know, you're already on Twitch, and if you haven't hit the bell, it's gonna be a few hours earlier. It's gonna be about 12:30. Yo, Ardente, my guy. Let's freaking go. Can you show you what you use for guitars? I am using Mixwave Manuel Gardner Fernandez. I know, right? Stefan, that would be tight, dude. Give away as much as your age. Sheesh. You don't want to know, dude. You don't want to know. Anyways, make sure you're there, dude. See what time this is where you're at. January 17th, my birthday, and Jim Carrey's birthday. Lahoo. Zahir. Anyways, today I wanted to mess with Telos bass a little bit. You guys know that I've been trying to mess around with just getting this mix up to snuff, right? I'm realizing that I'm starting to... This thing is going up, and so I have to figure out what's up here. And so we'll figure that out. I'll show you what I have. It's nothing special at all, dude. This is me just kind of figuring it out. But let me show you. Let me show you. I like this part of the riff probably more. And so let me make sure this is actually on. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what it sounds like. Brace yourself. It might be loud. Okay. Incoming. Incoming. Here we go. So I have to figure out why that's happening. I'll figure it out. I'm on 1024 and all that, and so I mean, I'm not using anything crazy that I wouldn't use, you know? Who's that? Dude, thanks for the freaking gifted subs, Realm. You're the best. We're almost to the goal, dude. We're almost to the goal. Thank you, man. Yo, Ruben, thanks for that, bro. You're the best. I got 2 demos almost ready for community jams. Let's go, man. Throw one in there for Saturday, dude. Ray, what's up, man? Be Woogie. Ah. Resh, you need to hang out, dude. You need to hang out here. You need to hang out here. Double click. This is what I'm dealing with. What I think is interesting is I am on 1024, which is what I'm usually on Ableton. And I'm assuming I'm using AXURE, unless I need to change. Need to change that somehow. Audio connections. No, see, I'm on the AXURE driver. Anyways, I am using for my bass tone and the mixing, apart from using a little bit of EQ here, which I'll show you. I'm using Telos bass, man. That's what it sounds like. It's usually fine on Ableton. This is what it sounds like without Telos. Now for the bass, I should have showed you that. Let me show you that. We're using Nolly bass. And we're just using the DI. And so our amp tone is coming from Telos. And we're using the fuzz setting. And then here's my settings here. We got some low action, we got some mids, and I'll show you kind of like what this is. But again, before, after. You can see I'm compressing the crap out of it because that's what I would do with my bass tone anyways. They have 3 stages. Oh, and they do have a limiter, which I didn't even mess with. I should mess with this. But they have the low compressor, the low mid compressor, and then they just have an overall compressor. And then I cut the highs. Yeah, it is, Stefan. That's what I liked about it. What up, Remy? Again, before. Let me turn this off too. I'm going to turn this guy off. And then we're going to turn on Telos. And then let's turn this on. Is it better than Parallax? So the thing with this is it's sort of an all-in-one plugin. These are just some post things that, you know, I personally love and I want less of, you know. But yes, so it does have an amp. It has an amp. And so the amp, I think the amp cab thing is one thing. And so you can't choose any cabs or anything like that. It doesn't get that in depth, but it does have various, I guess you can call them amps, right? Amp select. So let's check out the clean. This is still with the, with my Pro Q4 on it. Now let me turn off my Pro Q. And then grit. Here's grit. Just a little bit. Here's grind. Thick. Fuzz. My personal fave. This is typically what I am looking for with my bass. Sometimes I was experimenting with bringing the amp down a little bit to kind of like blend, which is sick that they have this. So you can keep that low end true, which is sick. Let's do limit. Ah, we're getting some sounds. I wouldn't use that. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't like what the limiter's doing. So I probably wouldn't use that. Some saturation. Let's go back to fuzz. This is nice. This saturation. Hot. There we go. Grit. Craziness. Feather. I like that one. Just rounds it out a little bit more. Enhance. I think this is similar to like an R-bass thing a little bit. It almost adds like the harmonic in there, which is sick. Here's where the low end, so the low end, it doesn't have a dial. And so right now I'm on 41%. Low mids. Now the things with the Telos stuff is it doesn't have like frequencies. It has percentages, and that is deliberate because Jordan wants you to listen rather than, you know, choose for a specific, like look for a specific frequency. And I think it's cool. Also, Shredalicious, he said, "What's up, Chris? Keith here. Black Salt and Jordan are awesome." Dude, they are. I have Jordan to thank for like a lot of my fundamentals. And so I took a Mix Vault course long time ago, dude, 2015 or something, 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. And I only got it because I didn't know who Jordan was. I only got it because I was able to get Aura's multi-tracks. And then I watched it because it was also Intervals multi-tracks, which I think at that time it was a Noop drums. And I was able to get Nate Bulla drums. And so I was like, okay, yes, give that to me, you know? And so, but I learned a lot. I learned a ton, man. So much from that course. And now, you know, Jordan is making his own products, which I think are cool because he's trying to make them all in one and easy to use, you know, which is awesome. %. Let's go up. You can see I like mine a little scooped, just a little bit, and then mids. Now, I have the tone I like. Oh, I also did a high cut. You can see over here. I'd probably do it to there because then I have this Pro Q doing some stuff here. Mainly this guy. That stuff was poking out in the mix. And so I just wanted to tame it. Some more low ends. Cut some of this. Well, there's not much in there. But I wanted to leave some room for the low end of my guitar, you know, or like the low mids of the guitar. And then can't really hear that stuff. It's just kind of getting in the way. I could probably bring this up to 30. About there. I can hear it in my headphones. Oops, I'm sorry. I can hear it in my headphones. But just a slight boost. I was literally watching a video on Black Salt Audio. Hey, let's go. Phil Tilt. What do you got, Ruben? What's this, dude? Oh. Craziness. Feather. Craziness. Feather. Of course, dude. Of course. How do you program nollie bass in terms of velocities? That's a good question, man. I'm going to show you that I don't think I got too crazy with it. Let's go to velocities. Here it is. Now, those of you who know, I am new to Cubase. Cubases. It's running a little slow for me. There we go. So we have some random velocities, but I believe that a lot of these velocities came from the kicks, because you could see I'm using a Zev Rose. You know what I was just thinking? Do you guys think that Zev Rose is related to Morgan Rose? I should ask him. And I wonder if he gets asked that a lot. Which one is more fun, Cubase or Ableton? I always consider, and I always say that Ableton is like a freaking playground, man. Love it. Love Ableton so much. I'll never leave it. It's my love. I love it so much. But I have quite a few homies that are in Cubase. One of them being Dusty, that, we're going to do some collabs and stuff. And I would love to be able to collab in his, home base, as well as a few other people. But I also record vocals, and like I track vocals and I edit vocals in Cubase, and it's awesome. I wanted a different or another DAW that has ARA compatibility, because Ableton doesn't have it. And I don't want to name drop, but we had deadmau5 come in and we were talking about that, like ARA 2. And he was saying something like along the lines that the architecture of Ableton Live, it would be too hard to like incorporate it, because they've already kind of like, they would have to rewrite everything in order to incorporate ARA 2. I don't know how true that is, but that's what he said. And he's Joel Zimmerman, and so he's a huge nerd. Yeah. But I think he also uses Cubase sometimes as well, and so I could see why. It's awesome. It's great. And so yeah, Zevro's full name is Rosenberg. Matt. Okay. We got the lore king, dude. Let's go. I'm all into like gent lore, but it's been a while since I've dove into gent lore. Anyways, I love beat. How do you say that? Ardente? I think he's a distant relative to AXURE. Yeah, it's true. It could be. I don't know. Well, maybe not, because Rosenberg, right? Or Rosenberg. Anyways, so to answer your question on this. Now, the key thing with this particular bass is it keeps its fullness, but like the attack isn't as crazy if you go down. You can hear the EQ curve changes a bit as well. It could be a built-in compressor, like a built-in bass compressor. Remy, like this has a sub boost as well. You can do that. The other cool thing about this is the fretting logic. You have natural, ascending, or riffer. Let's go to natural. Cubase is running really slow for me. I gotta figure that out. Ascending. That's pretty tight. I actually like that better. Close that. Let's listen with everything. So this is my mixed bass with Telos bass. It's running really slow. Yeah, I feel like Cubase is running slower and slower. Like just hitting the faders is like really lagging. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. I gotta figure that out. Like it takes a second to think about what I'm doing. Yeah, just hitting like the fader, it takes a second, dude. So like clicking on the bass, I clicked on it, then it moves over. And then when I hit this fader, watch, turning it up, letting go. So it takes a second to kind of do it. Maybe because I have record enabled. I don't know, we'll see. What do you use for cabs? I love your tone. Are you talking about the bass tone, dude? Bass tone is all this. Telos bass. It's basically an all-in-one sort of thing. So you have your amps, and then you have the mixing, which it has, like I said, it has the 3 stages of compression. Then it does the R bass thing. And so that's sick, man. Everything that you're hearing, apart from some post EQ and some sidechain stuff. Oops. Oh, guitar tone. Guitar tone, I am using Mixwave Manuel Gardner Fernandez on the Badan default rhythm preset, dude, which is in the Patreon. What in the gravity's name is that lag? I know, dude, it's making me sad. 17th of Jan is mine and my girlfriend's anniversary date. No way! That's awesome, dude. Well, now you're never going to forget that it's also my birthday. I want to give Ableton a try, but I don't know if it's going to be too hard to learn. Currently using Cubase. So I'm doing the opposite. And bro, I'm finding the switch to be not as hard as I thought. But I do have a little bit of experience inside of Cubase. From like Cubase 8 though, you know? But also like watching Misha, like all of his like tutorial videos. Like I bought the one where he kind of goes through his whole thing. And so I know about Cubase. Yeah. Dude, there's not too much going on. It's very typical to what was on my last mix walkthrough, which we went through everything. Actually, it's a video. It's actually a YouTube video, dude. Look at this thing go crazy. Oh, you can't see it. This thing is going nutty. But it is a video. Yo, YouTube homies, I see you guys, man. We got more, yeah, we have more YouTube homies than Twitch homies, man. Let's go! Here we go, the rhythm guitar. This is basically my rhythm guitar tone, dude. How hard is it to switch to Cubase? It's not too bad. It really isn't too bad, man. I think it's just like the small quirks. Now, I have to give a shout out. Let me see. Let me give a shout out to... He messaged me right before I went on. Kix Hernandez on Instagram, dude. He reached out to me and he said, hey, I saw your recent stream with the Cubase issue about Cubase quantization in the drum editor with your Control 1 and 2 hotkeys. Maybe I can help. Try changing your grid type to use quantize in the drum editor zone with the plus and minus logo. After changing, use the quantize. That will also follow your quantize hotkeys in the drum editor pane. And I did it, and it did it. I was like, oh, let me see if this lag is not going to freaking murder me. Oh yeah, it's gonna murder me. That's crazy. That lag's nutty. So he's talking about right here. Use quantize. I made a hotkey because in as some of you know in yo Mazak, what up? Inside of Ableton, I like to have control 1 and 2, change my grid size. Well, now, because he told me to change that setting, it does it in the drum editor too. And so that's sick, bro. Yeah, this thing is getting mad, dude. Well, I have to reload it or something. There's got to be something that I need to change in my audio settings or something because I feel like it's still on MME or something. Does better? I don't know, man. For me, it's like the vocal tracking. It has very audio, which is very similar to Melodyne. I saw you, Ruben, apart from ARA. That's one big part, dude. I would also say, for me, again, it's the vocal experience, man. It's life. It's so good. It's so fun. I actually took a lot of the process. I got you, dude. A lot of the process from Daniel Tompkins, watching him record. And when I saw how he was tracking vocals, I was like, oh man, that seems like really chill, like really easy. And he was doing all the editing, doing all the vocal line in there again because it was just like quick. Okay, so you want to see my settings, audio connections. So we're just going analog 1 and 2, ASIO driver. Oh, it's so laggy, dude. Okay. Studio, let's go to studio settings. ASIO driver. I'm using an Audient ID14, by the way, if anyone wants to know. If I go to the control panel, it just brings up my audience, which, like I said, I'm on 1024. But what's funny is it wasn't this bad when I made this session. It wasn't this bad, which is why I'm so confused on like why it's running so rough. I just don't know enough to like tweak any of these settings. Because I know you can do like MME. Maybe in control room. Do you want to enable it? No. Audio performance monitor, that's this thing. Yeah, look at ASIO Guard is going nutty. More options. Studio panel? No. Could it be an issue with OBS? No, because do you guys remember this was the same session that I used last stream? And I didn't do anything really differently to it. I mean, let me see. I have metric AB on. I turned the metric AB off. I have a pool tech on there, but it's not really doing anything. Did you turn it off and on again? I actually thought about doing that, dude. Maybe I'll do that. I don't have a ton of stuff going on in this mix either. It's really light. What's my standard clip on? Hard clip one time, so no oversampling. Let's see, is it these? No. I'm using some magnetos. No. Yeah, I'm not doing anything crazy, man. Like at all. This is like way less than a than my Ableton sessions, but it's just running a lot rougher. I wish I knew how to like get to other. Let me do a quick Google search here. So this is what I typically do if I'm trying to figure something out. Studio setup. Select audio system. Ah. Processing 32-bit? Is that what I usually have it on? Normal. AXURE Guard normal. And choose your interface or your specific hardware. Try Ripper? What's Reaper? Oh, I'm good, dude. I'm Gucci on that, man. Let's see. Just looking at this thing here. Steinberg generic audio ASIO driver. I wonder, is that going to screw with us? Let's see. Switch. We're still getting the same performance here. Switch. 48. Activate multiprocessing, yes. ASIO Guard level. This recommendation audio process performance is usually regional ASIO Guard latency memory usage. Highest audio processing performance to playback mini ASIO, for example, leads to increased audio latency. Oh, okay. Let's go high. What the heck? It just like went away. Oh no, here it is. Okay. You should work as a tester for Cubase. I know, dude, because I just really don't know. And so it's like, that might be a good thing, you know? This processing precision is interesting. I don't know. 32? I usually do 24, but it doesn't give me the option. All right, so I turned on that ASIO Guard on high, but it's still like, are we still getting latency when I do this though? Let's see. Yeah. See, it takes a second to like catch up. Anyways, I'll have to mess with this off stream. 16-bit. You must restart the application. Of course I must. I don't want 64. Oh, it is 64. I don't want that. I want 24. Tiny little button on the bottom left that helps smooth plugins processing. Is it over here? You're saying in the bottom corner over here? Constrained delay compensation. Oh, what does that do? Oh, it just turns everything off. Okay, well that's no mixing. Here's with mixing. Okay. Let's switch over to Ableton. I'll mess with that off stream. We'll mess with it off stream. No, I didn't say thank you so much for I'm willing to try whatever, dude. I'll mess with this and see why it's doing it. It could be my session. IDK. IDK. Look what I'm drinking today, dudes. Minute Maid, Zero Shugs, dude. Lemonade. There's a specific reason why I'm drinking this. Could anyone think why? That power scheme, it seems like it turned off all of the plugins that was like adding latency, which is cool, you know. Zero Shugs, dude. B Woogie. There it is. I've been feeling a little weird like the past few days. And usually whenever I feel weird, typically that's what that means, is like I have a kidney stone coming along. Now I've been trying to do all the things, but still, like I feel like it just builds up over time and then it just happens. It's something that I've dealt with since I was probably 15, 16. And so, you know, it's all good though. It's all good, man. Let's try to do this new gaze. So I was making this new gaze, shoegaze thing. And I was really liking it. But it's a different, like, it's a different vibe in terms of, like, the mix. I called it new gaze. Someone in the comments was like, what did they say? They were like, dude, another freaking genre mix thing that we have to worry about. And I'm just like, made you click on the video, dude. You know, Mineral Maker Badan, dude. That is hilarious. But yeah, true. I just can't avoid them, man. Anything that I do, it just, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm yet to experience a kidney stone. Dude, good. That's good. Good. Are we in that age already? Yeah. I have chronic kidney stones. Ah, chronic. Yeah. I guess, yeah, that's what I have too. That sucks, man. What sucks too is like, bro, NAMM is next week. Like, I'll be gone the 22nd to the 25th. And so if I do have some sort of kidney stone, I have up until, you know, I have almost a week to like get rid of it. So let's see. Where's the Mike Stringer plugin? Dude, you know, it's in the collection. She in the collection. It's funny though that you say that, because on this, in this track here, I'm actually using STL tones. I mean, going last year. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that, I mean, dude, that's how long you've been here. As you remember the last time I got one. And so I'll show you this mix here. I want to tweak it, and which is why I want to be in here, but I want to use Telo on this bass to see what happened. How to get rid of them? Dude, I don't know. If I knew, then, you know, I think for me it's like how to prevent them, but I don't know. I don't know. But to get rid of the kidney stone, you have to pass it, dude. You have to pass it when you pee. You're peeing a little rock out, dude. It sucks. Anyways. Barely moving, dude. Over here. Here's my bass tone now. You have to wait, Ruben. You have to drink a ton of liquids because it's moving through your system. Yeah, it's the worst, man. I think the worst is like you feel it move, and it feels like you always have to go pee. It sucks. Even though there's no more liquid in your like life. You know? And so that's why it's just I'm gonna drink this whole thing today, probably. I'm gonna try to. I must. Sponsor! No, I'm just kidding. I wish. Kidney stone core, dude. Yes, please. Wow, you didn't even play my. Let's try it again. There it is. You know what's funny is sometimes a kidney stone will and maybe some of you guys who have them too, you can kind of like maybe think about it. If there's something like stressful going on in your life, sometimes that's when it'll happen. Like I remember back in the day, anytime I would start a new job or something, dude, kidney stone. I would make a baby rattle with all that. Yeah, dude, I'm saying. Danny, me too. I've had over 20, I would say. Anyways, let's see what we can do with this bass tunage. So this is what we got now. And we're using Architect's bass. Here's the clean tone. And then dirty tone. New job, new me, new kidney stone. Exactly, dude. I feel like I'm long overdue. Well, don't do it, dude. Don't jinx it, man. All right, here's Telos bass. Let's put that on there. You know what's funny is, I mean, I don't want to gross anyone out, but let's just say I want to say it's probably very dilated and very scarred. This is because, you know, again, the homies who deal with it, they understand what I'm saying. Anything with malic acid. Yeah, dude. For me, it was like the cranberry juice is nice, but I remember last year when I got one, my mom, she was over and she's like, "You want some Chick-fil-A?" I was like, "I'll take some Chick-fil-A." She's like, "You want anything to drink?" I was like, "Give me the biggest lemonade that they have. Zero sugar, though." And she got it. I drank that whole thing. Next day, came out, dude. Sorry to gross anyone out, man. Life, you know? Life. All right, let's see what this sounds like with just this. Grit. That's not bad. Do we use the grind? So I'm gonna do everything except for like the let's just do right here. I want to mute the guitars. Oopsie. Exactly. It's as big as it goes. No bass. Put on my sub. Here's something in the snare. Hold on. There it is. Maybe some more. Yeah. Turn this up a little. Yeah. Dude, so the bass, it's not bad, man. By itself, it sounds kind of crazy. This is the tone I used to have. A lot darker, of course. I could turn the brightness down, maybe. Here's this one. More low end. Yo, Zen. Yes, please. And then we have a little bit of this going on. Randall, what up, dude? What up? Yeah, this is an interesting... I want to kind of mess with the arrangement of this a little bit. Oh, forgot about this thing. This bass. Yeah, dude. Oh, I forgot to show you. It's these drums, dude. The Aaron Sterling, mixed wave Aaron Sterling. This thing is sick, man. Now I have it heavily saturated. Like I was trying to get a little bit of like a low sound to it. Like this snare sounds nutty. That one's pretty sick. You can see why I like this one. One of the most important kits. Dude, I can see why. Especially for like, you know, pop music and just like different things that don't need metal. Believe it or not, I'm using mainly blockchain for that sound. And so with everything turned off, and I have some triggers, but this is what it sounds like without. Already sounds great. I think I need to turn up the velocities on that. This is with this. And then I added the compressor. Ash. Really? It's such a nice sound. It's just like that sound that I'm looking for. And I think I probably should mess with these velocities. Where are they? Oh, yeah. Oh. This is why it's sounding funny. There we go. I want to add da-da-ba-ba. I think it's here. And then I want this to actually be a crash here. Oh, that kick is like doing nothing too. China. Where do you get those triggers? Let me see which ones I used. Maybe hopefully there's not any that I can't tell you. Let's see. Dude, They're all slammer samples, bro. They're all slammer samples. Like, literally. Oh, I want that to last a little bit longer. Ooh, what? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe that's too long, huh? So that's where I want to change it. Let me get one more context check here. This is gonna be my vampire song, dude. I want to put vocals on it. I mean, I'd say we go back here. This is going to be a simple, like, verse, chorus, I think. Bleed with me. You will see. Telling you, I'm literally going to, like, in the lyrics. I've been having Grok help me. Like, this is going to be, like, straight Queen of the Damned. David, what up? Van Bedancing, dude. Yo, Zara did. I don't know. I've been in this mode. So my band Retina, we have a song we're working on. We're like doing vocals and everything for it. I'll show you the excuse me, I'll show you a little bit of the demo. We have not very many homies in here, and so I don't think my singer will kill me. There's not any vocals on this, but I'll show you the song. So this song, whenever I write with Retina, apart from one song, whenever I write with Retina, I'm not allowed to program guitars or program drums. I have to play drums on that thing, and I have to play real guitar. And I'm not good at guitar. And so, it ends up becoming stuff like this, which, I think it is what it is. And so, let's see. Bow, bow. Da-dow-dow. So this song's in B minor. I'll show you, just like I said, I'll show you a little bit of it. I'll show you my part, one of my favorite parts. It's coming up. It's coming up, coming up. Blue balls. I can't wait for that song to come out, man. I've been wanting to write a song like that forever. And is Super Solo still here? That was the Mike Stringer guitar. That was the Mike Stringer amp, dude. I still use it. Where's the atmosphere coming from? Dude, I think a lot of that atmosphere is the Mike Stringer amp. It's really good. I like playing with the Mike Stringer amp. I haven't played with the Manuel amp yet. But, dude, the Mike Stringer amp, when you play with it, sheesh. Yo, thanks, man. I wish there was things that I could have done with it. Like, I feel like the vocals are too loud, but, you know. I was telling the guys that. It's like, okay, it is what it is, you know. We have 2 more songs coming out on Friday. And one of them I actually made on stream. And so, a lot of you guys were probably here for that. When I was doing the guitars and the drums, that song is coming out Friday. Forever? Chris Badan reference? I mean, you know, I need to get that out too. Where can we listen to these songs? So, the new Retina song... I'll just, let me link it if you have Spotify. What's funny is, like, if I play it on stream, I'm going to get content ID'd from my own song. Sounds pristine. Yo, thanks, dude. You know what? Those drums on that song, on the song I just showed you, that is Superior Drummer 3. I found this White Pony preset online. It was like $2, dude. And I was like, we might have to use that for that. Just keep those sounds. Because it sounds sick. It was that song I just showed you, dude. Or are you saying the link to that White Pony preset? Dude, I don't even remember where I got it. Yeah, I don't even remember where I freaking got it, dude. If I can remember, I will post it. But it sounded just like Digital Bath, dude. But, I mean, I tweaked it so you can hear it. You know, it definitely sounds different. I'll play it again. The snare is sick, though. got that pop to it, dude. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I told him we might just put that out like that because it sounds so good. There's some things that I want to tweak, like, for example, this part. I think it's this part when it comes in here. I think I'm going to do just like the close hat. So I might change that out. But other than that, like, it's close, dude. I told him, let's get vocals and let's put this out in like a month or two, dude. Please. It's already ready. But these drums here are sounding so interesting, man. I want to put this one out, like, as myself. Because, again, I have an idea for it, like, in terms of the whole vampire thing, dude. Trevor, what up? Sup, homie? Let me give you a context check. So I think I did move some stuff around, and I'm liking it. Straight Queen of the Damned, dude. Yeah, thanks, dude. Oh. Dude, I've been wanting some, like, dry hats like this. Ugh. Because of when you do, like, the tip tight and the edge, it just sounds so freaking, like, I don't know. I'm sure you guys agree. Like, oof. Trapples, what up? Dude, this might be it. This might be it. What did it say? Your blood letter ended up in my release radar, which I thought was really cool. Wow. Dude, that's nuts. Almost like a fake hi-hat. Dude, I love that sound. Like, the thing is, it's like, I don't know, there's something about... Another thing, oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want to change what these hi-hats are doing. A little bit. So that's edge tight. Do they have edge closed? That's probably the edge. They probably only have tip tight and edge tight. Because they have tip closed. The snare, the ghost notes on this, so good. The toms sound crazy too. Yeah. And if you want to know how I program this beat, go back to my last stream. I do it from nothing. It was my last I think it was my last speed run. I think. And at first, like when I was making, I was like, this is okay. And then I gave it a day and came back and listened. And I was like, oh. Yeah, Trevor. So you can see why when you told me that you got a drum pad, bro, I was like, yes. Like that is so important. And one thing that I told Trev to grab, which if you are wanting to get better at programming drums, get a drum pad and look up the language of drumming. I think I just put graphic or something. I'm working on the alphabet. That's the one. So it's let me see. Alphabet. Yeah, this thing, dude. When the Grebs had hair, dude. This thing, if you want to get better at one, your timing, but also your drum programming, like this will make you a better guitarist. I remember Shut Eye Industry coming out. Wow, dude. That one was cool. That was One Kit Wonder Architects was that song. I had it sounding good, dude. I remember going back and be like, how did I do that, dude? Anyways, this is showing you where your accents are. So these are accents, these are ghost notes. Da 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 da. But you'll practice this with your left hand and your right hand, and then you'll accent with one hand and do ghost notes here. And you'll switch. You know what I mean? And then this is the offbeat. Do da 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 da. Paradiddles? No. So I mean you can accent your paradiddles with this, but to start off, do singles, man. And then you gotta go. It's cool. This thing is awesome. Again, this will make you a better drum programmer, better drummer, better timing, better guitarist. Like this thing, if you can master this, because there's so many different ways that you can do this. So many different ways. It's great. Check it out. Make sure to use a metronome. That is number one, Trev. I'm glad that you said that. Make sure that you use a metronome and use a timing that you're comfortable with. Now, Drumeo has that whole course. I think I got it for like $20, dude. $30. Oh, this is Musora, but I think Drumeo has it. I know that's where I got mine. And it was, let me see, can I log in? Member login. I don't even know if I logged in on this with my, oof. You always do that when it asks for a password. You're like, which one is it, dude? I don't even remember. Anyways, oh, it looks like it is Musora or whatever. $30, man, but this will change your drumming game, your timing game. Look at him. Language of drumming, dude. This thing is amazing. So good. The way it was filmed was a little interesting. But, you know. Kick placement. Yes. Dude, you could do it with kick placement as well. Play a basic beat and then practice that alphabet with your kick foot. Anything you feel like you're struggling with. Because you can do it with the paradiddles. You could do it with doubles. Like, it's crazy, dude. I remember when I was working as an art director, during lunch, I would go through the alphabet multiple times. I would quickly eat, and the rest of it was just me getting better with, you know, my timing. Because I really wanted to get better at drums. Anyways. Let's go one more time since I changed those drums there. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, dude. Douglas, what up, dude? Ooh, I like that. I'm going to put this here.
Preset for Modern and Massive 2, man.
I've got your preset for Modern Massive 2. Let's go. Douglas, so one thing I want to preface, which I should preface in my in that in the description of that, like it comes in low, but that's by design. You know, it's low on purpose because by the time you get everything going, yeah. So then you must hate Adobe as much as me. Dude, I do. But I'm grateful for it, man. I use Adobe Premiere. I use Illustrator. I use Photoshop. Like, Dynamic Link is huge. Dynamic Link is so sick, man. Especially because, like, I like to keep it as the file and I'll, like, chuck it into Premiere. Like a PSD or something. And as soon as I hit save in Photoshop, boop, it updates in there. Currently trying to use Cubase. Trying out Cubase, dude. This is a DAW's. This DAW's confusing. Oh, interesting. What do you find confusing about it? You have to unlearn. Like, you have to kind of remove your habits. That's one reason. Oh, interesting. Oh, I want to do this. There it is. Back. There it is. How do you trigger your one-shots? Trigger 2, dude. It's the easiest. Speaking of trying out DAWs, have you ever tried Studio One? I have. I have it. I have Studio One 7. I just didn't fully dive in to Studio One 7. A lot of my songs, I want to say, I don't think I have any releases on Studio One. Technically, I do. I did some stuff for this rapper, and I did all of his stuff in Studio One. We did his whole album. Mojo Dead. Shout out Mojo Dead, man. That was a fun album. It's because that was just a cool time in my life, you know? Like, I needed that album for sure. at least something to do, you know. I did all of his like graphics, and I did videos for him. Like, I'll have to show you guys one day. But it was this No New Friends album. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But that was all done in Studio One. You know what's funny is I took this photo of him. Studio One's in the background. This was actually my room. I took this because we were just chilling, mixing, and I was like, dude, the vibes are sick right now. Dude. Took a photo. They also have Rambo, I don't know if you've already if you have any of the RS drum stuff, but you get the Box, let me know how it goes. I had to do some tweaking to it, and so make sure you mess with it, dude. What were we talking about? Trigger 2. Oh, yes. RS drums. The one-shot loader. So they do have this. But if you have an RS drums library, you get, I believe you get one-shot loader for free. And so this is very similar. You can see. I don't know how much Trigger 2 is, but Trigger 2 is fire, man. What is necessary to mix a song with you? I would like to have some information because I love your mixes. So I don't just mix stuff for people, right? Like if you got a one-on-one with me, I do whatever. But it has to be within that time, you know what I mean? And so the easiest way is like, you know, if you have some MIDI and you use like the same stuff as me, like give me your MIDI and I'll run it through one of my chains or whatever. Trigger 2 saves my drum mixes. Yeah. Here's the thing. Let me what can I open? Let me open one more thing before I dip out. Let's see. I think this was a speed run that I did too. Let me open this up. The Shut Eye Industry, I'll show you that song really quick because I didn't content ID that one. This is an old one. Oldie but a goodie. One Kit Wonder Architects. I did all the graphics for this too, like So this is my band. This is like my local band, you know. I've been in a part of this project. Like these are just really good friends of mine, and we just write some music. And so this has been my project since 2000. 2017, 16, around there. I don't know if I still have it up, but if you go to my YouTube channel, and you scroll down, there's some stuff in here that like some shows that we played, like this one and then this one here. And so you could see me play live. Now this is just a live video. But I think this is when I still played guitar upside down. Yeah, Nikitos, exactly. Anyways, that's that. I wanted to show you this because I'm not using any samples for this kit, dude. This is the new One Kit Wonder kit. Brace yourself. Yeah, I'm not using any samples for this freaking kit, dude. By the way, this is such a total ripoff of like what I think anyways Nate Bulla would do. That's always my thing. What would Nate Bulla do here, dude? He's one of my favorite drummers. Like the way he writes is so sick. Yeah, so believe it or not, this is Crash Write. And I have it at, what is this? 105, dude. I love where it sits at 105. So I'm crashing, I'm doing China here. And this China's sitting at 107. Dude, that's so freaking funny, man. That is so funny. I mean, I don't know, man. Nate Bulla, if you guys don't know who Nate Bulla is, I mean, stream's pretty much over, but I want to show you. Let me show you this before I dip out, dude. Yo, Stefan, thanks for chilling, bro. I appreciate you. So you have Nathan Bulla in intervals, and you have Nathan Bulla from auras. And for me, I'm trying to be Nathan Bulla from auras, dude. And so, let's see. I didn't edit this video, but I mixed a little bit of it, and I did the I did the thumbnail. You could kind of tell that's my style. Okay, dude. Okay. So what you're hearing is basically what he hears apart from a click. They actually have, I don't know if they put it out. Yeah, they did. So this is his in-ear mix here. This is Whiteout. It's called Whiteout. There's Josh. Dream Sign. He's in Oni Noir. Do the snare. Anyways, check that out. They just played a handful of shows recently, and they gave me the multi-tracks. I'm excited. Jordan, thanks for chilling, dude. I already did some the mix. I've shown you guys plenty of times. But if you guys wanted to check that out, it's this stuff here. Like a Road. Oh, I think I got demonetized the last time I showed this, which is really stupid. But I mixed this. I mixed this. I edited the video to like the coloring, and then Alex did the video for it. Single shot, which is sick. But Josh, we got some new Oni Noir coming out really soon. Actually, we're planning for Valentine's Day. And Randall, you've heard the song. We were waiting for content from Alex, and they did some really he did some really cool like reels for us, and we're gonna be putting them out really soon, dude. Really soon. But dudes, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I really just wanted to show you Telos bass and how sick it is. Oh, let me bring this back up because I need to talk about this all the way up until it happens. But my birthday is on Saturday, and we stream on Saturday. We're going to do community jams and everything. However, in between the community jams and the speedrun and stuff, we have a giveaway. And we're going to be giving all kinds of stuff away. From Black Salt Audio, we're going to be giving away a Telos bass, Black Salt Audio, RS Drums. We have a few drum libraries. SS Audio, we're going to give away an AXURE. And what's cool about this particular AXURE that we're going to be giving away, when AXURE 2 comes out, you're going to get the upgrade. And so that one's sick. I can't believe Alan did that. Big shout out to Alan, man. He's like, we'll give him an AXURE, and when AXURE 2 comes out, you get AXURE 2. And so that's insane. We also have Baby Audio. We have a few things from Baby Audio. And so I'm going to see if there's anyone else that wants to donate. I'm going to be giving away stuff. I'm going to be giving away one-on-ones. I'm going to be giving away preset packs, you know. Oh, dude. Dan. What's up? I was literally about to dip, but we'll stay on for a little bit longer, dude. Homies, thank you for coming by. Dan, thanks for the raid. love you so much. I have Dan to thank for many things. One of the biggest ones is the inspiration, as you all know. Amazing dude. But I was just talking about, if you guys are a songwriter, I'm going to be doing a giveaway this weekend on Saturday. My birthday's January 17th. And so we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving away Black Salt audio stuff, RS drums, so drum libraries, a bass mixing plugin, a MIDI guitar, some one-on-ones from me, synth packs, and this synth is a free synth, and so there's a lot of stuff. I could probably make that happen, Rambo. I could probably get them to chuck in a humanoid. And so, yeah. But let me just open up the session that we were just messing with so you can hear it. I think that you guys would appreciate it because I know Dan has been on like a little bit of a vampire vibe. And so let me show you guys what I was working on a little bit. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Yo, Sticks, what up, S-Cat? I know, I'm about to dip here fairly soon, but I wanted to show the Raiders what we were working on. Check this out. Let me know what you think. If Dan is still here, Dan, let me know what you think. I'm trying to get super vampire with the vocals and stuff, too. But, I mean, you'll see why. Dude, Telos bass on here is sounding good. What up, Fuzzy? Trevor, you know what's funny is I was thinking about like some sort of solo there for sure. Nothing crazy, but you know, like I feel like it needs it. But if you guys are wondering where I started this, it was literally my last stream. This was a speed run that I did. I think it was a speed run. And I was trying to make like, I don't know, like new metal shoegaze-ish things. And this is what happened. And I started kind of like messing with lyrics with Grog, trying to get all vampiric. Yo, Sticks! Thanks so much, bro, for the 3 months in a row. You're the best. But yeah, you can see how I made this. As I was telling chat before everyone got here, I didn't like this as I was making it. Like, I mean, it's not, I didn't not like it, but it was just like, oh, this is all right. I gave it a day, came back and listened again. And I was like, oh, this is actually really cool. Because then I started to listen to it and like start to get some vocal ideas. For some reason, I kept saying like "bleed with me." Bleed with me, you will see. You know, like you can hear it like even here. Bleed with me, you will see. I know timing is off, but it's kind of like my it's as far as I got. But I plan on trying to get some vocals on here. I actually got access to the Evoke plugin from Minimal Audio, and this thing is sick. This thing. It sounds awesome. Check.
Check.
You can hear my room now. So I have a suppressor on OBS, but like if I chuck on Yo Spasm, what up? Dude, you were here for what we were working on. I just started working on it a little bit more. Let me put this gate up here first. Check.
Check. One, two, three, four. It sounds awesome.
What is this in? E minor. Uh, uh, uh.
It doesn't want to go there.
It doesn't want to go there. It doesn't want to go there. I need Phrygian dominant. I might just have to go chromatic.
Hello, there is one.
This is my favorite one. We're using this on a Noni Noir song. It doesn't seem like it is. It seems pretty chill. Because I have it in a session, and it's not bad, man. It's not bad at all. Like especially like mixing it in. That was like a little scream, dude. Sounds crazy. They gave this to me a while ago. I forgot they did.
Sounds crazy. So fucking crazy. Yes, baby. I'm here. Necropolis. Sorted.
You can see how fun this thing is. One day sounding like this, but never addressing it at all. What do you mean, dude? Oh, I know it. It's just going to be this. Evoke's going to be on my OBS vocal chain, dude. Choir. I can have a blast with that thing, dude. Oh my gosh. I wish I could show you what we're working on. I will. I will at some point. I actually made the song. The other Oni Noir, that song I made on stream too. And so hopefully some of you will recognize it. But all right, it's... Oh, look at this. He's got a fancy saw, dude. I need to make that a thing too, huh? I need to make that an audio thing. Dang it. Sawed it. All right, dudes. I gotta get out of here. One last time. We're doing the giveaway. We'll be back on Thursday, though. Don't look at me. You guys are all naked under your clothes, too. Chill. Giveaway. We have one more stream, and then the giveaways after that. And so come back on Thursday. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do a new song. Maybe we'll refine this one. I don't know. But stay tuned. Subscribe and like. Smash that like button. I don't know how I feel about when people say that. Anyways. Thanks for joining me today, dudes. I know this is kind of a weird stream, but again, I just wanted to show you, mainly show you Telos bass, how cool it is. We're going to be giving away a Telos bass on Saturday as well. As well as, I mean, so many other things, dude. So make sure you follow the stream, because in order to participate and enter, you have to be on the Twitch side. That's huge. You must be, because we're going to play marbles, man. Marbles is random. I don't do contests here. I don't like them. I hope to catch you on your birthday. I know, dude. If you can't, I get it, dude. You know what I mean? It's your special day too. But we'll be thinking about you, brother. You know who I think is on? He is. I think we raid Renzo because we haven't seen him for a while. Let's raid Renzo, dude. I think he'll kind of freak out. Renzo is a regular here, and the music that he makes is, I mean, it's Renzo. You know, he's such a great dude, and he's looks like he's recording vocals, and so you'll see what I mean. But yeah, dude, Randall, thanks for chilling, bro. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate every single one of you, man. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. You can be anywhere, doing anything, probably sleeping, but you're here chilling with me. And so I'm very, very grateful for you guys, man. As always, follow the Instagram too. You're going to see most of my stuff end up there. But come back on Thursday. We'll be chilling Thursday, dude. And maybe you can start with us like a new jam, and you can help me out. Until next time, dudes. Love you.